Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here today. We are back with another team overview for every team in the CDL. Make sure to go down in the description, join the Discord, so we could chat about CDL, 6v6, Call of Duty Warzone, Zombies, Rainbow Six Siege, Helldivers, really anything you guys want to talk. I can make new channels down there, but I'm wanting to get a bigger community down there. So make sure you guys go in the description, check that out. And my Twitch is also linked down there. We have been streaming more consistently. So if you guys wouldn't mind, hop over there and you can watch some Helldivers, COD, some Rainbow, depending on the day, what I'm streaming, who I'm playing with. And we'll get right into the video. Today we'll be going over LA Thieves. The roster consists of Ghosty, Crimp, Afro, and Nasty. And now we know Afro is out of the team and Joe Deceives is coming back into the team. During Major 1, they dropped Cammy off the team and just benched Joe Deceives. Now they're bringing Joe Deceives back off the bench and putting Afro on the bench. Ghosty had a 1.01 in hardpoint, a 1.05 in S&D, and a 1.01 in control. Really solid all across the boards, all game modes. He really hasn't had he's had a couple rough series, but he's been the most consistent one of everyone, and you can pretty much rely on him to be shooting his gun pretty straight. As we move to Crimp, a .95 in hardpoint, .89 in S&D, and a .89 in control. Then you have Nasty. He had a .96 in hardpoint, a .96 in S&D, and a .86 in control. His numbers are kind of down, you would say, for like a flex AR, but he is just in the right spots a lot of the time, and he does damage. He puts damage down, which that is what you want out of your ARs. Even if they're not like frying, you want to know they're putting damage down so the subs can pick them up easy. And then Afro, the KD kind of tells the whole story for him. 0.84 in hardpoint, 1.09 in S&D, and a .89 in control. Control in both respawn modes he is struggling in, but in the S&D 1.09, 1.09, he has been a beast in S&D, which is great, but you can't be that dragged down in a hardpoint control, especially because he just does not shoot his gun. Like his damage numbers, like how I said Nasty damage numbers was impressive, his damage numbers is rough. Like he just does not, he plays slow, like slow and methodical. That's why he does so good in search, but he can't play that way in hardpoint and control because he just does not tag anyone up, and it is rough, and that's ultimately part of the reason he got dropped, was because he's just not shooting his gun enough. He can shoot straight, but when you're not contributing damage to the team and having the lowest damage in all of the league, that says something. During the major, they lost to FaZe 3-2. They took Invasion hardpoint and control off them, and then they took the map 2 Invasion 6-5, but they lost the map 2 6-5 on Invasion. And then they went on to play LA Guerrillas, ended up losing 3-1, only winning the first hardpoint, ended up losing the High Rise 6-5. And Crimp has been up and down, but he is the only SMG putting in damage. It is hard for him because, like, map against FaZe, he was shooting his gun, let me tell you. Like, he was shooting that thing. I mean, he had like a 1.36, I think, in the control. I mean, he was frying that series, and that was really nice to see Crimp have a good pop-off series. Even though they did end up losing it, it was good to see him show that glimpse that he can be good. He has been solid, and Nasty has been struggling a little bit, but I feel he's going to get even better, especially when Joe is coming back, and he won't have to do as much being that flex role. And them losing to LAG, they are just different on LAN, and I think once kind of, once they got there, they kind of knew Afro was like just struggling, and I think the team just, I mean, they came to play, but they lost the phase, and then they're like, oh shoot, here we go, we're already down here. So LAG had a lot of time to prepare for them because LAG was in losers, and they probably assumed they were going to face LA Thieves, so that's probably part of the reason. And they just played a good map set for LA Gorillas. Gorillas just got a good map set, and Thieves did not. That's part of the reason, too, that Gorillas like the maps they played, and Thieves don't really like them maps. But over the break, they really need to work on Control. Control is probably their worst game mode right now, and with Joe Deceives coming in, hopefully that helps them in Control. It will bring down their search, but in Hardpoint, they showed this major they could win Hardpoints. So if you bring up the Hardpoint even more, drop down the search, but also get the Control up higher, they're gonna be fighting for that top 6 team. So that's pretty exciting. Them and Legion are probably gonna be right up there, fighting for the top spots. For the top 6 spots, like 5 and 6, not top 4. They're not going to get that good, but just for the top 6, I feel like they can make champs pretty easily and go from there. But I really hope this works out for them because LA Thieves, with this being kind of rebuild year, but they have the cornerstone of Ghosty, and he has been really good, whether he's ripping that Pipanya or whatever he's doing before the matches, it is working for him, and it's working for him. Whether the other team needs to start doing something like that or anything, but that's where they need to work. And hopefully Vista and Departures both come in, so that'll be very exciting to see them two come in, and that's what I'm hoping for, that they come in, bring out some of these invasion maps where they just, they're really good at invasion control, but that's just basically comes down to defense, and they are the best defensive team on that. But it's a lot of cheese, all S&D invasion, hardpoint invasion. It's a lot of cheese, so it's one of them. It's like they're good, but they're good on the cheesy maps. They're not good on actual standard maps where you can just go and fry. So if invasion gets taken out, especially in control, because that's the only control map I feel like they can win. It will be interesting if they even get worse at that. But with Joe Deceives coming in, he just fried at this previous major. They ended up FaZe Black ended up getting second. They choked. They got reverse swept in the finals, but he shot his gun well. It seems like he's ready to come back. He's going to give them more of a hard point and control boost, and S&D is still going to be there with him, and I am very excited for this team coming up. They are going to be battling for that top 5-6 seed, and with that, let me know how you guys think Thieves are going to do. Do you think just trading out Afro is going to be enough for this team to keep competing, or do they need to make another move down below? If you guys liked it, hit a like button. Hit the subscribe button so you know when I come out with a video every single time. Ring that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.